Hello there. This is Malik and welcome to the 11th episode of Ostranauts. And yeah, I've done a lot of laborious. Oh my god, it took a while. Let me tell you, it took a while. So basically, what I've done is I've extended the back. Technically, it's the back because look, you've got your port and starboard lights. Although suddenly I'm realizing that the green light on the bottom is now no longer there. I think I might have disassembled a wall, and the light's probably just, like, somewhere. I don't know. I've done a bit some repairing as well. Still haven't gotten to that bit there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll have to have a little look to see where that thing is. And why is there a... I don't even know why there's a little powered down symbol there. It's not the battery. The battery just kind of pumps its power into the cables, and you can see by the fact that there's overlapping wigglies that... Anyway, I need to get some more cables just to finish off some of the power of the these intakes. But oh boy, it's now... the air is pressurized, and there's an interesting thing with this, because I basically took everything out. I took out the two pumps, and then I put them in here, and I realized you have to have walls for the pumps. I don't know why. You just do. It's space rules. I don't know. So I put them in, and I plugged the canisters in and turned them on, and suddenly, the air pressure went... because normally the air pressure is... hang on, let me press G. Normally the air pressure is about 105 kilopascals. That's kind of about Earth norm. And as you can see, it's still a little bit more than that in total. The blue, the nitrogen, went to like 400 kilopascals. Like it was like pressure. It's like a pressure cooker. It was just like trying to destroy me, which I didn't appreciate. But I had my suit on. The suit can handle the pressure, so I shut them off. And I'm like, what is going on? And then I looked in there and I thought maybe... how do they know when to stop? Like, how does the oxygen know when there's enough oxygen? So I'd look at the control panel on these things, and if you unscrew them, they were connected to the signals. So if there's a warning coming out of the blue sensor, which is your N2 alarm, it then activates the pump more nitrogen. And the same with the oxygen. The oxygen pump will pump oxygen if the oxygen alarm is firing. And it was a 50-50 chance, and I'm sort of glad that I did it wrong. I got them the wrong way around. So the oxygen alarm was going beep, 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 beep. And the nitrogen pump was like, yes, okay, I'm pumping. And the oxygen's like, no, there's not enough oxygen. And the nitrogen pump's like, yeah, I know, I'm pumping more nitrogen. Don't worry, it'll fix it. And of course, because there was enough nitrogen, the oxygen pump stopped. The oxygen pump carried on alarming. Sorry, the oxygen alarm carried on firing, which carried on pumping up. Yeah, it was... So I rewired them. And I then vented all the excess nitrogen into here. You see how their pressure is quite high as well. But yeah, so that's fine. And next time I vent oxygen by opening the airlock to the vacuum of space, it'll all normalize. And I think this pressure is fine. So this is the moment of truth of like, do I die or do I not die? I don't die, but I am bloody hungry. And quite thirsty. And quite tired. But that looks good. That's... yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say... so as I say, I've expanded this out, the back, so it was lined up with where the thruster is. As you can see, I've moved two thrusters to the side there, and I'm leaving space for a fourth thruster here. With intake, I need a couple more nitrogen cans and an intake, but that's fine, because remember before, the 3 intakes had 3 nitrogen cans, and the nitrogen pump was running off those nitrogen cans. I didn't like that, so I'm going to keep them separate now. And yeah, the amount of space in the middle of the ship's pretty damn good now. I'm going to get some more storage of some sort. I don't know exactly what. Like, it won't be wall storage, because I don't have any wall space. But I was also thinking that, like, the intakes, I could make an intake assembly somewhere in the middle-ish. See, I've got my little chargers and alarms all there because they kind of occupy the same spots. So that seemed to make sense to me. I need more lights, but generally speaking, my little cube is now doing cube things. The battery's installed, the fire extinguisher's got a little spot that it can be in. Everything is internal that feasibly can be internal. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way it's gone. I'm quite happy. So I'm gonna get dressed, and I'm gonna go out into the station, and be happy, because that is what I'm gonna do. And also, having the toolbox in your hand does actually make things a lot easier. Like, leaving it on the floor might seem like you're keeping a hand free, but that hand free then just has a tool in it, and yeah, so it's better just to carry it, honestly. And I don't know why I thought that it would be better just to leave it on the floor, so that, I mean, it could be useful if you have multiple characters, perhaps, and each one's kind of grabbing tools and whatever, but yeah. Carrying that in my hand is definitely the best way of going about it, because the tools just stay in the box and get used. Fancy that. But yeah, that was that. Oh, the other thing I nearly forgot to do. The battery to my suit. Which is... Oh, there, literally here. It's yeah. So the battery to the suit, 20%. So I'm gonna swap the battery. This has 11,000 whatever. How do I even charge up these O2 bottles? It might be something where I have to buy new ones. So I'm going to put the bigger one in there. The filters, I don't think the CO2 filters, they don't seem to break or get used up. So that's a whole thing. And yeah, I've been busy. I've been a busy mage, as you can see. There's more space, there's more expandable options. It's just better. It's better, you know? I just need some other options, and I might turn around and build this wall out a bit more, like start to segment things a bit more. I'm not 100% sure yet. I feel like that's a good idea, but also I need to now get a load more walls. But thankfully now, all I need is 2 walls to extend down again, and 2 walls to extend down again. Whether I do it that way, I don't know, but floors are the main thing. I'm kind of excited, you know? I'm kind of excited to have gotten to this point, and yeah, it's nice. It's good. I'm gonna have a little look at what things they have for trade, because I need some more cables. I might have to just buy one of those canisters. I think I am just gonna buy a canister, like the cheap one. Just because I feel like it's a good idea just to have that canister. All the intakes are useful. And then yeah, we're gonna have a little scrolly around, get some conduits, assuming that there are any conduits. There were conduits before. Conduits seem like a very basic thing. Here we go. Oof, God, there's a bit of a price tag to these conduits, but 5 should do us. I don't know what else there is to buy from here. I think there's a progression in the game where you like this station, of course, eventually you outgrow it, kind of thing, and what's available is just not enough for your needs. So that's probably what's going to happen at some point during this playthrough. I'm just going to be like, right, let's make another station my semi-home. Well, actually, it'll be more like a I need to make my spaceship my home. See that? I automatically got the screwdriver. which is fine. But I'm gonna have to put it back. And the N2 is going in there. So I've still got 3 intakes, still got 3 thrusters. The intakes don't actually have to be next to the thrusters. That much we know. Interestingly, the part of the intake where you plug in the nitrogen canister, notice how it looks very similar to that. Well, you actually can attach when you're building the intake. That part there where the canister goes can overlap the thruster thing to that of that effect. So do you put nitrogen canisters on there? I don't know. It's something to experiment with, I suppose. Like, what benefit would that be? Are they like, I mean, this is an alpha, so maybe that's the connector, and that they just haven't implemented the necessity for having everything officially connected yet. I don't know. What I do know is that we're going to be building more conduit. Install conduit. Hang on. No. I actually don't want to do it there. Ignore previous request. Damn it. Get rid. Install there. And then I'll just build it over to there. It's all good. Last minute wiring to get the intakes green light. Yeah, you can kind of build one over, like getting the can uninstalled from there, because I originally then had to move that can over there. It uninstalled, and then I had to kind of wiggle the character and manually pull it into the inventory. Oh, there you go. Nice green light. And finally, this. And then I'm going to restore this conduit here that's looking a bit knackered. So yeah, I think we've got some progress, and we can loot more things and have all of the fun. I'm going to speed up time a little bit. Just to, because conduit restoration does take some time. I'm not going to lie. Okay. And these conduits can just kind of just get chucked in there. But yeah, I think we're doing quite well. I still haven't fully figured out what, because I tried to use this pump to suck the air out to reduce the pressure, but it didn't really work. But I think that's because it was fighting this pump, because it was pulling out the mixture of nitrogen and oxygen, and then it was filling up the oxygen again, but mostly it was just pulling out nitrogen, which surely would be fine as well. I don't know. Let's go grab a bite to eat. And a rest. And a drink. But let's have a drink of this water first. I know you technically want to wash the food down, as it were, you know, but I feel like that's a plan. I'm gonna trade with this cart. What are we gonna have? Now, we had the Szechuan beef with pink peppercorn before, but I like the idea of the noodles. I think we should get the noodles. So we're definitely gonna eat these noodles. You have savored a gratifying culinary experience. Culinary, not whatever. And then I guess just head back to my little apartment. It's a really good location for an apartment, you know what I mean? Like, there aren't that many apartments in the docks. Like, there's that sealed room which I managed to open up, so obviously someone's sleeping with their friend. They're just good friends. And then you've got some apartments, like this one, mine, that one, But are there any other apartments? Actual private apartments? No, there aren't. I'm basically royalty at this point. Anyway, let's sleep. Doing a sleep, and we'll see how well things work. Eventually, the ship will get large enough that I'll be able to put a bed on there. But I feel like suddenly I'm like, I have bad piloting skills. Well then. So am I asleep now? Do I just speed time forward and be done with it? I mean, I am sleeping. I am unconscious. This bar needs to go down, so I'm just gonna, like, speed up time. It doesn't seem to be doing very much. I'm not gonna lie. And what's this super fast forward? Ugh. I guess an hour, maybe? I am still unconscious, but now I'm thirsty again. Well, I guess I should have another drink. Don't want to be thirsty while I'm asleep. I am sleeping. I have bad piloting skills. It's like, is this my, like, what I'm dreaming? Oh, what the fuck? What's going on? Why did I just suddenly wake up? I didn't do that. Dude. Go to sleep. Maybe I just couldn't get to sleep. I turned a flying metal shed from a death trap into an actual functional vessel with engineering and electrical and EVA skills, and I've managed to sleeping. My goodness, what kind of witchcraft is this? Okay. I'm sleeping again. And again, I'm gonna... Well, I mean, I don't get what I'm supposed to do at this point. Because it doesn't look like my tiredness is going down at all. Actually, I've advanced time. Let's make sure that we can pay my mortgage and that. There we go. God. Constantly taking a chunk out of my cash, aren't they? I mean, actually, that's probably not freshening me up, really. But it might make me feel a bit fresher. I legitimately don't know how to sleep. You know what I mean? I'm like, so what do I do? Dispense liquid. Freshen up. I guess... I don't know. But that's 2 hours have passed while sleeping. And I know that that would not be enough sleep for anyone, but it's... I don't know really what else to do. Maybe I need to sleep in this particular bed. Maybe the actual bed is important. I don't know. It is. It's like a recurring nightmare. I don't have good piloting skills. I suck. Legitimately don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. What I'm doing is getting hungry, and my tiredness is not going down. I have no idea what to do. Because that's just made me hungry again. Now I'm having to eat. Let's go to this one. Algae broth time. Algae broth in a bag with alligator pepper and seared tomatoes. Let's get that stuff. Because that's clearly the epitome of luxury food. Here we go. I don't know about the sleep side of things then. I'm a little bit confused. But what I am going to do, which I'm not confused about, is have another glance at what's available here for purchase. See if there's anything that I don't have, which I probably could do with. Oh, actually, I could get a little plug-in. So instead of seeing the condition of the ship, I could see the heat of the ship. Or something. Mm-hmm. Nothing that's jumping out at me. What I might do is go and get some furniture. Like another rack, for example. Now, if I remember correctly, and go to the transit, there was that other kiosk. I could go to a different place. Let's go to the commercial zone. There's got to be more stuff available at the commercial zone, because I just went to the Mescaform because that's the bar, right? So we might as well give it a go. Oh, here we go. We've got exploration happening. The Azikiwe commercial. Stepping off the tram at K-Leg's commercial district, the difference is immediately apparent. It's not nicer, but maybe less worn out? Like, less people, fewer people come here. Or at least, fewer rough and tumble types. The main point of interest here is the Port Authority Office, a place every captain inevitably becomes familiar with as they navigate the web of red tape surrounding spaceport operations. Usually, you'll find at least a few pilots and ship owners slouched in line here, down on their luck and hoping for a break. The longer the line, the more likely that the nice clerk is on duty today. Okay, this district also offers spaces with funds to spare plenty. Oh, yeah. This district also offers spaces with funds to spare plenty of lavish means to part with their windfalls. The shipbroker offers mortgages on pre-owned vessels, as well as derelicts from the boneyard stock. The Van Buren self-care kiosk offers medical products and treatments for acute and chronic ailments. Embassies for distant colonies allow application for permanent resident visas, coveted for tax discounts and improved legal treatment. Unfortunately, the decades since the loss of Earth to the ablative cascade of 59 has rendered colony interaction increasingly rare and informal, and the legal status highly coveted, let alone full citizenship. Legal status often confers local benefits such as cargo trade discounts and rights to purchase private housing and docking. Okay, yeah, because aren't I, like, technically illegal or something? Oh, apparently I'm greedy. Trainee in electrical engineering, 10%. Nice. Got handcuff scar still. Insomniac. Yeah, tell me about it. I think I'm just going to end up passing out at some point. Looks like electrical engineering is, which is ironic because I'm qualified in that in real life, but is the highest of all of them. Skill in spaceship piloting, blah, 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 blah. All of the things. Such a bizarre selection to the things. All of the things. Okay. So, where am I again? There I am. Okay. Should have probably just looked for the transit thing and gone with that. We have a terminal. No, I don't want to hack. What? Whoa, I did not! I did not click hack. What is going on? But I guess I just get a random memory. I don't think it's anything to do with hacking. Okay, cool. That just like, I saw the option to hack, ignored it, and then suddenly, bumf. Okay, so, clobbered by a memory of the dumbest thing you've ever said. Oh boy, like me in real life. It arrives without warning. A memory from long ago, so embarrassing, so superheated by shame, that it feels like molten metal poured down the center of your back. Okay, that's a bit severe. That's more severe than my dumb things that I remember saying. Why did you say that? The question haunts you. You could have said anything, quite literally, and instead you said that. You see their face, their eyes, their pained wince. Your rational mind assures you that they've forgotten by now. Surely they've lost track of that catastrophically stupid thing you said. But the soul is not rational and the memory is not fair. So here it sits. The dumbest thing you've ever said. The moment as fresh now, years later, as it ever been. Wow. It's going to take a couple of hours to shake that one off. So that's like a random event that just made me feel bad. Great. Well, I'm not going to hack any company records. I like these little walls that just have lights on. That's all they're there for, is lights. What's this? It's a bar. It looks kind of brighter than the other one. Got a heater, got a crate. Those crates are terrible. Two chairs facing away from each other. Trade. Hi. Jeez, just go behind the bar, why don't you? Yeah, there's basically nothing of any significance here. More crates at the back. Toilet, sink. It's a nice little bar area. It's not got enough seating area for people, but I suppose it doesn't matter. So self-care. Let's have a little look at this. Anti-atrophy. The osteoclasts are a thing of the past. Osteoclasts. They literally are the things that remove unnecessary bone. Yeah. Because God, if I remember this correctly, the osteoplasts and osteoclasts are cells that live inside your bones. And the osteoplasts kind of turn flesh into bone. They calcify tissues to make bone. And then the osteoclasts kind of cut away the bits that you don't want as bone. So like when you break your bone, it bleeds and blah, 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 and you get a swelling. That big bulge of blood then gets calcified by the osteoclasts, I think. But then you've got this kind of like bulge in your bone. It's like, there's too much bone. And then the osteoclasts come down and kind of turn your big fat in the middle bone into your normal bone, because then that would be bad if it was fatter. And then, do they dig all the blood vessels as well through the bone? Because bones aren't dead, they're full of living blood vessels. Anyway. What even is it? A treadmill? A functional load exercise exosystem. To exercise equipment. It's Van Duren engineered injection. Short-term boost to high G tolerance. Ah, so if you're doing like really big maneuvers, stab yourself with that. Well, I've got these 3 already. Anti-nausea pills. But either way, yeah, or is it osteoblasts, not osteoplasts? It might be osteoblasts, actually, that... But either way. That's an awful lot. That's an insane... Oh, look at the value of these. Hang on, I have one of those anti-rad pen injectors, don't I? I literally have one. They don't want to buy it, but I do have one. So yeah, that was a valuable find. I didn't know how valuable it was. I'm just having a little look to see. Well, there's toilets. I'm gonna go steal some liquid and see if it goes in my flask or not. I don't think it will. Oh, it did. Huzzah! I filled up my little bottle. Yay! And while I'm here, I might as well actually drink, because I'm slightly thirsty, so I might as well buy some time. And apparently now I'm even more stuffed. It's fine. No, I'm glad that I have my little flask now. It's good. What is this place? Career manager, non-binary, Caleb permanent residence. God, look at that dirty overall. 11 times something, 7 times something, 17 times something. I don't know what any of these mean. Here, what is this? Kiosk. Oh, embassies. Oh, didn't I have a mission, a goal? I've got so many goals right at this point. Visit an embassy. You aspires to obtain legal status eventually. Visit an embassy such as those on the... So, an embassy. Well, which one's a... Well, here's the embassy for this... place. Most sovereignties in the system observe a tiered immigration status or strata, usually ranging from undocumented, illegal immigrant, up to full citizenship. A person's strata dictates which rights they enjoy with the sovereignty. Rights can include access to certain areas or services, trade authorization, or even legal protections or permissions. Wow, to enjoy legal protections? Oh, what an amazing thing that would be. God, look at this. Look at the amount that these cost. What the fuck? Rights can include access to certain... Yeah, such rights are usually conferred by parents through birth. Jus sanguinis. And in some cases by being born in the territory. Jus soli. Okay? Obtaining legal status after birth usually involves applying for a visa and may include getting a sponsor and or paying a significant fee. The Scaleg station offers no legal citizenship, only corporate-sponsored permanent residence. Unlike many sovereignties, Scaleg immigration pathways conspicuously lack sponsorship programs, except perhaps to those favoured by the harbour master, Adeyemi personally. There's a name drop there. Okay, well, I'm not really interested in that. So what is this one then? Embassy serves New California Venus or Encantado. Well, let's have a little look at all of them. Oh, it doesn't actually give you anything. I mean, I don't have that, so... It's not giving us any more information, other than just the options. I guess if I made friends with someone, I could probably persuade them to sponsor me and get it cheaper. Okay, well that's a whole thing, I suppose. These are all locked doors of various sorts. Thermostat, CO2 scrubber. I ideally do need one of those at some point, don't I? Yeah. Well, this is a kind of a boring place. I kind of preferred... What is that? It's like a secure vault. I bet there is a whole thing with like robbing places, like a gameplay loop. Yeah, I bet there's a whole gameplay loop for that. I want to go... I mean, interesting, you could... It suggests that maybe you could kind of sneak your way into there. But I'm going to go to Nescaform because I know that there was a furniture terminal. Here. Okay. Let's have a little look what we got. We've got bins of various sorts. They're a bit expensive, but, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. But I can afford them. But it's not really knowing what they are. Like, I have that 1x2 rack, which I remembered from being here before. There just isn't one. Now, I could just go and salvage and get another rack, which would probably make the best sense, because you can triple your storage capacity. I like the fact that I could just get myself a TV, which, you know, I could. And why would I get a terminal? Like, what would the computer terminal give me? Passenger seats. Well, I've got a bed, I just need to repair it a bit. Auto air vent. See, an air vent? It's an access hatch. I mean, that might be useful to... Oh, we've got sleeping bunks, like fixed frame Alcove privacy, adjustable suspension, modular options for internal amenities, designed for comfort in both micro-G and under thrust. Oh, so that's a fancy bed. An infirmary medical bed? Oh, okay, there's a lot of very cool things. Arcade cabinets. I bet a fridge. Oh, there's an Atmos scrubber. 42 grand. How is it so expensive? Contaminant atmospheric scrubber. Contaminant pressure alarm. I kind of feel like I want a contaminants pressure alarm. I mean, the thing that's at the front, you know, that pump, I could swap it for this scrubber and actually make it useful. But I don't want to spend that much on some random thing that I possibly don't need. Still, I like the idea of an arcade cabinet. When I actually have a living space within the game, within the ship. No. I could just explore a few more derelicts. Yeah, I can just get a derelict. Let's go and do that. And then you know. Gigs. Let's have a little look at a gig. Courier. Investigate death. That did us well last time, but it depends on how far. Oh, look at that. So that'll be a nice payout. We know we can do it quickly. Oh, there's two. Both on the same ship. Oh, well, that seems like a no-brainer to investigate both of them. Yeah. On the Avatar. On the Avatar. On the Wistful Sigh. Which I actually know where the Wistful Sigh is. But let's not take too many, because I can't go to multiple. Okay, so I've got two gigs that both require information from a ship on the Avatar. I'm going to get a big reward for this if I can pull it off. So let's get going. The ship is untested, but the intakes are... Hang on. Whoa. Before we do anything else, let's make sure that all the oxygen and fuel and stuff is all done, because obviously I've been faffing around quite a bit. Here we go. Yeah, that's gonna cost a lot. 6.3 grand to fully charge the ship up, but I have been faffing around on it a lot, so I feel like it's worth spending the money. Okay, the pressure is good, everything is good. I think it's time. I think it's time to do the thing. So let's get in here and see. Okay, alarms activated. Now we have well, that seems to be about the right distance. 96. What were their gigs again? 97. Range 100. Shut up. Hang on. Wait. Yeah, so I had seen the wistful side before. I thought I had. I think it's that one. So I'm going to request clearance to depart. Okay, let's have a little look where we're actually going. So we currently are heading at 200 meters, blah, 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 blah. Gigs. 92. 91. I'm pretty sure that that is the correct ship. I'm going to go up to 250, and then we're going to just speed time up a little bit. We are currently at 80, approximately 80 kilometers away. The gig says we are about approximately 80 kilometers away. I think that is the correct ship. I have my fair confidence that this is the correct ship. Let's speed it up a little bit more. When we get to 50 kilometers, I'm going to do another range check, but I think we're pretty certain that this is the right one. 50, yeah. Hang on a second. It's actually just the same person both times. Huh. Well, it is what it is. So I'm going to miss them, but then I will... Yeah, we don't need proximity on this particular object. Initiate. And here we go. We are closing in. 30 seconds. Okay. It's a long-ish ship. Backpack in the hand. Shoes off. Suit, swap those. Helmet on. Backpack on the ground for now. Gun out. Because why the fuck not, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Okay. Examine dead body. Why has no apparent concern? Again! Necrotized, blackened in the shape of a hand with long fingers. Yeah, that oxygen canister has almost nothing left. There's a heater. Just random gas canisters. Doesn't look like there's much. Examine medical condition. Here we go. This is the correct thing to do. I'm gonna examine him again, because with me having 2 gigs, it might require me to do it twice. You look messy and smell bad. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I don't have the option to do that, so that should be both gigs done. It's a damaged intake regulator there. I could repair it. I've got the parts. Hang on, let's have a little look. That's an air pump. There's the turbo pump. Okay. I'm gonna grab it. It's not in good you know, condition, but I can get it working again. I'm pretty sure of that. Sorry, buddy. I'm stealing your shit. Now, where's the best N2 canister to grab? I mean, that one's not bad. I think it might be as good as we're gonna get. Yeah, I could have brought the dolly, but let's be honest, it seems a little bit unnecessary. Because then I can put that there. Oh, that's a good point, though. We also could do with a thruster, which I'm assuming is going to be nearish that. Oh, I'm not seeing any thrusters or anything. It might just have been destroyed or... There it is. It's actually in alright nick. Yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. Another little thruster and an intake. And we can basically finish that corner of the ship that I had left empty. And that's all good. And then we can hopefully... Ugh. It's gone outside. Yeah, it's gone outside. What's in this crate? I didn't even see this crate. Pills, cigarettes. Oh, that Trench's Kung Pao chicken. Yeah, that's just, yeah. I'm posher than that. Well, I don't think I need this gun anymore. Famous last words and all that. Close those doors. Get into the ship. Here we go. Let the air pressure continue and go good. Okay. Well, I think that was a little jaunt. I think that was an exceptional little jaunt, actually. Put that in there. Put that in there. Take this, put it there. Take off the helmet. Temporarily put it in the backpack. Pants. Shoes. Like, we could live in the suit, don't get me wrong. We absolutely could. But that's like a savage. An animal lives in a spacesuit, you know? What we're gonna do is fly back to the station. Find where the station is. So that's kind of... Okay, it's just... Yeah. Now I'm going to check the gig once we've gotten up to speed. Which is about 250 meters a second. I like about that sort of speed. It's with these short distances, it's really fine. We're gonna check the gig. We have 26 minutes left to report on the death. So Andrea and Joseph. So 2 people were interested in this one person. Just aiming to kind of miss the actual asteroid itself. I like how the asteroid is basically a complete sphere. It's like a perfect sphere. Okay. Wait. Oh, I think it's just the thing. I know I know what I'm talking about. Looks like we're coming in fast, but we're not. And there we go. Got it? We're done? And we're done. Let's go straight to the gig nexus and report our findings and get a huge payout. My gigs. Turn in. Woo. Woo. Okay, just at a glance, I'm going to have a little while of the gigs there are. Because death investigations seem to be quite profitable. I'm not going to pick one up right now, but let's have a little look. We've got some crappy courier jobs. Oh, what is that? Honeypot? A potential of 4.7 million. But look at that. 2.34 AUs. I can't manage that. Yeah, my ship is not AU ready. And for, I don't know how common the knowledge. AU is an astronomical unit. It's the distance between the Earth and the Sun. So if you think that's a big distance, you know, I've been going, you know, 100 kilometers and back. so that's, I don't know how many kilometers actually an AU is. It's a lot. So yeah, because the Earth's like what, 6,000 kilometers across, and then the distance between the Earth and the Sun is going to obviously be quite a bit more than that. So yeah, an AU is a big unit of measurement. I do not have the ship that can do that. Another investigate death, 100 kilometers. The Wistful Sigh. I know the Wistful Sigh. We've got, oh my god, I could just do 2 more. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to accept them right now, but I feel like it would be silly of me not to. Heavy hitting. Find and hurt Sammy Wong badly without rendering him unconscious. What a great job! Like, no, it's not. No, what am I saying? What I'm saying is that there's variety to the jobs in this game. Oh, they want, someone else wants to investigate the death again and again. I feel like I could just milk some of these investigations, these investigate death things. So many people wanting to know why people have died, but not then talking to each other. You know? They should talk to each other. Anyway, I'm filthy. Technically, it would be my spacesuit that's filthy, but inventory view mirror, drink not display, freshen up with water. Here we go. After I've been elbows deep in cadavers. Well, a cadaver. Twice, though. That's 2 elbows deep, I suppose. Something like that. There we go. I am well groomed. I'm gonna freshen up with water again. Got proper, like, good cleany mage. Must be clean. After doing completely, like, I have no idea what I'm doing with an autopsy. I'm certain. So yeah. And there we go. Now we are beautifully well groomed. Apparently my bowels are good. If only they were. If only they were, game. And now I'm going to quickly install these components. These things. So I'm going to pick up the toolbox. I'm going to take the thruster and install it. Now I have seen these sorts of thrusters in this configuration before, next to each other on other ships. So I'm assuming that them being next to each other doesn't cause any problems. Now, whether or not that assumption is a good one or not, I guess we'll find out. But, well, we'll see, we'll see. I just had a thought. Problem with uninstalling these things is they often end up outside the ship, which is a pain. But no, as far as how the orientation of these things, I could change it a bit so that the actual intakes are more sensibly aligned. I'm not going to do it right now, but I've just kind of had a, you know, when you have that kind of thought of like, if I did it like that, it would work better. Yeah. God, that's knackered, isn't it? Okay, pick up that canister, bring it in, drop the canister, and then I guess just, we're gonna have to repair this. Oh. Getting all kinds of parts. Oh, a motor! I used the motor at some point. Things are happening. Okay, so basically at a glance, scrap steel, mech parts, a motor, and mechanical parts again. So 2 mechanical parts, a motor, and some scrap steel. And I've got all the steel. Oh, and I've also got mechanical parts in my inventory as well. I seem to have kept a load of things on me, which it was unfortunate for this game. It does seem to do that. Then I'm going to repair this intake regulator. Get some conduit, power it up, get the nitrogen sorted. Okay, that's that. We're going to install the N2 canister. Aren't we clever? I can even do autopsies, I'm that clever. I'm going to also restore the rest of this, because it's working, but it's a bit knackered still. Actually just going to go full on max speed and just watch the bar increase as I get it back in shape. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And also let's, autosave. Going a little over an hour. It's actually doing anything. Oh, interesting. Hampered by minor pain. Why is my phone ringing so loudly? Ugh. Can't they see I'm busy? God, the handcuff scars. Like, I don't like the fact that my character has a persistent injury in like, handcuff scars from when they got caught hacking and jailed for a while. But, you know, it's nice that the game has this kind of mechanism in a way. Fuck yes. How have I not restored these parts before? Like, the flooring in the airlock bit has not been repaired. Oh, no, wait. Close. There, restore. Oh, here we go again. Forgot to turn that off, didn't I? Okay. I'm just doing some basic maintenance on the ship. I keep on forgetting to do the stuff around near the console, though. So all of these walls I can't get to now without uninstalling the nav station, which I can do, it just takes a while, and in fact it's a bit of a faff. Eventually, though, I will make it so that all walls are accessible when I have space to spare. But today is not that day. We've got extra stuff. Oh, I need one more bit of conduit. There's my emergency oxygen canister. Oh yeah, I did have that battery in here, didn't I? Okay, so let's put the mechanical parts there. That's one of the engines has been taken. That's good. One of the motors, should I say? Scrap steel. So steel and a motor would be good to have. I like my little selection, my little totes of of stuff. I like it, and I can also put that bag in there. I could also put the fire extinguisher in the rack as well. Which I know it seems like well, why? It's not really doing anything. It's not in the way. And I'm like, yeah, but tidy. Tidy. Look at that. Look how tidy that is now. And also, oxygen. I can put the spare oxygen tank in there. So not only do we have our little knackered backpack that's... What do I even... I think I've got like my old tools and stuff in there. And a few other bits and bobs that can be squeezed in there. And that's what I was looking for, the conduits. Yeah. Install conduit. There. Still puzzled as to what's there that needs powering. I think it must be that light, but it kind of can't. Oh, hang on a second. I think I've spotted what's happened. I think the wall light is sort of inside the wall, not on the wall. So instead of it getting power out of the wall, it's in the wall and it's trying to get power out of there, and there's no power conduit there. So when I next go outside to repair that area for starters, I need more lights. Like, I know that there's quite a bit of light from all the lights being on, but I still kind of feel like it'd be nicer. Like anything on the dolly now, then? There isn't. That's crazy. I love it. Look how tidy this is. Like, it's going to suddenly become untidy because I'm going to put my toolkit over there, but I feel like that's allowed. I could even slide it vertically where the fire extinguisher was, or next to the batteries, or... Oh, you know what, that... You know what? That's... I'm sure the terrapin isn't going to crash into me. I want more lights. There's got to be more lights. And then we'll call it an episode. Air pumps, conduits. Kind of feel like I want to get more conduits, but I should just strip them out ships next time I'm not on a time-sensitive mission. Ablative shear antenna. I've already got one of them. What is the signal box? Blah, blah, blah. Versatile at connecting and controlling multiple electrical devices from afar when installed properly. I'm going to see what it does. I'm going to get it. Lots of floors, lots of walls, bits of scrap. Emergency conduit, more floor pieces. So we don't have lights. I feel like lights should be a common-ish thing. You know what I mean? Oh, I love how neat this is. Like, if anything, I feel like I should pick up the dolly and move it to there. Oh, my ship. It's so neat and tidy. It's so fucking neat and tidy. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to put some... I don't know. I'm going to put that cabling in my backpack. It's fine. It's great. Oh. The dolly is empty and ready for doing looting. It's good. So what the fuck does this do? So it needs power on the back wall. Okay, let's plug it in here. I feel like installing it at that angle's a bit weird. Oh, it's very quick to install. Okay, well, the lights are on. Control panel. What is this? Output rail. Connect. Yeah, the lights then... Zoom in. The lights are off. Or I can switch it on and then the lights are on. Let's turn it off. Okay. So if I connected, I don't know, let's be safe and connect this light. Wall light orange. So that just disconnects the light and then connect, I don't know. What can we get from the rack? Nothing. I'm just looking for something that's not going to cause any major issues if I accidentally click something. This battery, no. Weirdly enough. Oh, the wiggly lines show when it can do something. So the cooler can definitely have something done. The nav station can. Question, so input. I have no idea really what I could use this for yet. Like, I get that it can be connected to all of the things. but I don't really see the benefit of it yet. Like, sure, I can remotely control the lights, but how useful is that actually? Like, sure. Yeah. Okay, so it does toggle the power rather than... Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna leave it installed, but we'll figure out what use that is later. It certainly looks like there's some kind of stuff that can be done. But I don't know how to do that yet, and there's inputs, so yeah. Well, I'm gonna disable it. Oh, that's like a full-on everything. I bet you could hook. You could daisy chain these boxes, I bet. I bet you could daisy chain them. And make other boxes control these boxes and then have the signals do a thing. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out at some point. I'm not particularly concerned about it at the moment. I just want to get that green light sorted out. I like my port and starboard lights, even though technically that's not actually the front of the ship. The front of the ship is up, but it was designed with it being left, and I don't know. It is what it is. So, that's it. That's it for this episode. Bloody ridiculous long episode, but it was fun. It was good. We got to earn some more money. I can pay some fees like that, which is all good. God, the amount of Ostranauts by then. I think it was because it kept venting because I was doing all the things. But either way, so yeah, that's it for this episode. We're gonna go on some big salvaging runs soon. We're gonna fill up the dolly full of walls and stuff, and we're gonna look at making some compartments for this ship. This ship's gonna get big. Just because I'm curious, I'm going to very quickly go to this kiosk, which will then tell me how much my ship is worth. Yes, I could buy this asteroid residence. It's gone up in price. It's now 574 grand. It's nice. I just need to change the name of it. I'm not even sure whether I can. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I've turned that tiny little floating scrap bucket into something beautiful-ish, kind of. I like it. You know what? Would this needs to go over here? Oh, I can't put it there. Oh no, I can probably put it there. I just need to get closer. There we go. Huzzah! I like it. I like this. Got some floor space. Don't like that bit of floor, but I can sort that out, no problem. That's it, really. So until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and cheerio.